Alrighty guys, good evening and welcome to another TF2 broadcast brought to you by Brodogs. Tonight we have got You See Me up against Unicycle. My name is Elfishguy. I'm joined tonight by Smithsonian. How are you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty keen. Into finals now for every div. Should be
Alrighty,
some
guys,
good games coming up.
Welcome to another so this is the semi-finals of Division 3, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
The other game going on tonight is the Mapples versus Deluxe Doodlers, which I'm kind of disappointed that we're not casting because Deluxe Doodlers sounds like a name that we could have a lot of fun with, but oh well.
Yeah, unfortunately. However, like, you can't see me wrestling base. You can chuck in a couple of John Cena jokes in there, but not quite as good as Doodlers would have been. Just for fun.
So we're still just waiting on the STV, so we'll have a bit of a chat before we figure out what's going on. But let's take a look at the maps tonight. We're going to be seeing Process, Snakewater, and Badlands. I don't know if you know too much about these teams, Smithsonian. I certainly don't, but maybe you can shed some light on these map choices.
Yeah, well, both, like, all three 5CP maps, my personal guess without having seen is that Viaduct would have been banned out. Watching You Can't See Me earlier in the season, Cookie did some major work on Sniper, so maybe they banned that out. But that being said, Process and Snakewater both quite good Sniper maps. I mean, looking at the teams, I'll just run through You Can't See Me right now. We got Dreams and Cookie on Scout, Shork and Zinzan on Soldiers, Zinzan being the Pocket, Llama on Demo, and Dave or Coolio626 on Medic. You can take us through Unicycle.
Yeah, we've got Frax and Wigan are the Scouts. Santa is going to be the Roamer. Blankiest to Blank. I think we'll just go with Blank. Will be the Pocket for tonight. Enormous on Demo Man and Goon will be the Medic. It looks like we have just got the STV, so let's jump in there.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay. So if we, I guess, take a look at the history of these two teams, we'll just have a quick look on the challenge bracket. Looks like Unicycle, I mean, you would probably expect to be the favorites for this game. They're 6-0. They haven't actually lost any games across the season. They've got one tie as well. But I was speaking to Brodogs just before we went live, and apparently when they went up against You Can't See Me, they actually lost, but You Can't See Me were forfeited or something like that because they were using too many stand-ins. So maybe that's a little interesting tidbit. Might see a bit of a 50-50 matchup here, Smithsonian.
Yeah, I mean, look, on paper, honestly, I would tip Unicycle's lineup. They've got some really strong core classes there. Santa, Blank, and Enormous, all very confident on their scouts. I'm not sure about the two, on their classes, rather. I'm not sure about the two scouts, Frax and Wigan. I've seen their names around before. I'm sure that they are both competent scouts, but I haven't seen them play. I know that on You Can't See Me, Dreams and Cookie form a pretty good scout duo, and I remember Zinzan and Llama putting out pretty good damage too, so I reckon we should have a pretty close game.
Yeah, it should be relatively interesting. Just waiting for all these teams to get readied up now. I don't know how long they've been sitting in the server, so perhaps they're just going to run around for a bit of a warm-up. I don't know if that's... I mean, I'm not a competitive player, but I imagine that's certainly something you'd want to be doing.
Oh, just always good to kind of have a feel, if the server's maybe a bit iffy, you might want to give it a change, but then just have a bit of a warm-up if you haven't already, get some... movement, DM, whatever. But most of the time you'll see teams, even for an 8 PM time slot, they'll try to fit in a 7 o'clock scrim or something, so they should be pretty quick once they're all in the server to get going.
Yeah, it looks like they're all in the server, but a few of them just standing around AFK in their spawns, so probably going to be a little while before we get underway. I think some of these guys have got some crazy names, so that's going to be pretty tough to deal with.
Oh, okay, I might message Ken then. Yes, okay, what do we have? Okay, so Santa is after I can edit my whatever the rest of that name is, edit my porno. On I don't know who Zedge would be, but the rest, there we got two players that really need. Oh, no, 3 players. Whoever Singwa Gatayan is, I'm gonna message Ken right now, get him to, or whoever admin would be.
The boss. Yeah, that would be very useful, especially for someone like me who doesn't even really know any of them. I was actually casting some Counter-Strike yesterday, and we were casting the Vox Seminole game, and JKS was using the name Peanut, and it was relatively confusing, even though we were kind of well aware of who was playing and that sort of thing. Just kept calling him Peanut, which was sort of embarrassing.
Alright, just message an admin now, hopefully get them to sort that out, because it's my pet peeve so far while casting has been anytime there's been any aliasing, and I think last time there was a bit of aliasing with You Can't See Me, so hopefully they'll sort that out relatively quickly. But I mean, first map, Process, it's honestly one of my personal favourite maps, really enjoyable. I like there's a fair bit of room for your soldiers to do work, but that being said, you know, Scouts and Demo Men are, I'd say, the best classes on this one. It's a really interesting map. Lots of variation in the way it's played and the points. So I feel each class will have its time to shine, and then definitely room for off-classing too. So there's no one class that should really dominate. That being said, I think between these two teams, it might be the Scouts, the tail of the Scouts. I don't know how Unicycle Scouts will play. I remember on You Can't See Me, their Scouts were pretty strong, so maybe I reckon whoever will win the Scout duels might win the game.
Yeah, this map certainly a little bit after my time. I think I'm a bit more comfortable on Badlands, so we'll see how it goes. I haven't actually watched a full game on Process. I know I've watched a couple of, like, maybe I think I watched some of your games actually when you were playing last season, maybe on Process in the final or something like that. But about that, other than that, that's pretty much it.
Well, it's good you watch those, because those are probably the best maps that have ever been played on Process, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Best games, yeah.
I thought the demo men weren't particularly impressive, but...
Oh, sure, alright.
Alright, so... what else have we got?
Well, now we actually have... we had 13 in the server before, because
yeah.
someone extra joined. Now we're back to 12. I think all the players look like they're moving around. No, there's a couple that are still AFK in spawn for Unicycle. I think those are... yeah. Santa and the Med. The Med.
Singwa.
Goon is... yeah, there we go. So... message Santa, right?
Okay. Like, someone may have gone AFK as well, so still got a bit of waiting.
Yep. Well, I mean,
I think
9 passed, so yeah, as long as they start in the next 6 minutes, it's still all good and legal.
And legal. Good and slim.
So what, next map, Snakewater. It's a pretty... I like to think it's probably the most similar map to Process in the pool. It's long sight lines, there's good high ground variation on mid. Good mix of indoors and outdoors, and a relatively hard last to push. So they're relatively similar, I feel. If it's a really close one, it could go either way, but if it's, you know, say one team has an edge on this map, they should really have the edge on Snakewater as well.
Yeah, so you reckon if we see a bit of a whitewash on this first map, we'll probably see a 2-0?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it would be interesting. I'd be interested to know what maps these two played against each other in their regular kind of rounds, but probably too late to figure that one out.
I'll have a quick look right now, see if there's anything in the I can find in the warm-up time, because it looks like we're still going to be a little bit.
That does appear to be the case, and that's pretty much always the case when it comes to these sorts of things. One day I'm going to cast the game and it's going to start exactly on time and I won't have to do any filling. That'll be the greatest day of my life.
I can't remember the last time I saw basically any esports start on time. Whether it be Dota, whether it be TF2, whether it be CS, it's always a wait, no matter what you're watching. It's the shared feeling across, you know, every esport, every passionate esport follower, no matter what profession, will know and be able to identify with the feeling of just waiting for hours on end for your match to start.
And regardless of even if it's the first map of the day or anything like that, it still ends up being 15 minutes late.
As long as it's not as bad as Gfinity was, I'll be okay.
No, I mean, Gfinity wasn't too bad. What was that one before? That Counter-Strike one that was really bad. That like had like days delay.
Oh, days. Okay, I haven't seen the days delay one. That's pretty bad.
It was a few months ago. It was this year, early this year, but it was really bad. ClutchCon, I think it was called.
It looks like we have some actual aliases coming in. Yeah. All right. Well, just waiting on Goon to make sure he changes his, but everyone else looks like they're pretty much set up to go. Oh, actually, Santa does. Oh, Santa said that he can use the alias of Alex for finals, as told to him by an admin. So
okay, well,
we'll just run with that.
Call him Alex.
Call him Alex. Call him Santa. Just that's the one player.
Yeah, basically the way I cast is I just see name, yell out name, and that's basically what happens. And it's a little tough when you have to think about what name it might be.
Yeah, it might be a little tough for someone like you, Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah, I just heard a ready up noise, so that's good news.
I'm just trying to pull up a Div 3 challenge right now, hopefully just in time. See how these guys played earlier.
Yeah, I've got it up as well. I just need to find the round they played in. Round 7, apparently, is what I'm being told.
Of course, it's the last round. Yeah, round 7. It was a 5-0 to Unicycle.
No, that's probably
that was
the forfeit.
Yeah, the forfeit one. Okay, so these two are. That makes it a bit more interesting though, because it means these two are completely unknown when it comes to official matches against each other. There's nothing to base it off. This is the first time in an official match that they've played each other. Don't know scrim results.
Essentially.
But yeah, this will be hopefully an interesting one.
Okay, I'm looking at on OzFortress on the match thread for their last one. It was 5-0 to You See Me and 5-3 to You See Me on Gullywash and Badlands. But having said that, they were kind of
was that the mercs?
Yeah, they were using 2 mercs.
Alright.
So not the whole team, but perhaps that can give us some sort of indication of how we're going to be, seeing the games play out tonight.
But in 2 mercs, that is a third of your team missing. That is kind
of a big deal.
Yeah, it's a massive deal when you've got communication. I've seen. There was a game I casted earlier. I can't remember which team it was, but they had a pocket merc, and that's just the toughest one.
Yeah, but the thing is, the team with the mercs actually won. So.
Oh wait, sorry. Did you say You Can't See Me had the mercs?
Yes, and they won.
Do you know who mercs?
Dreams and Boner.
Boner, I do not know Boner. I gotta say, but Dreams is playing here tonight, so maybe it was a guy they meant to transfer in but didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks like they're readying up.
Apparently Goon wants a shout out, so shout out to Goon for the best name in Australian TF2.
So they're having a bit of difficulty setting up the config, and it looks like they're apparently live in about 90 seconds or however long the delay for this STV is. Shout out to Santa for that info.
I'm supposed to say, shout out that Goon is listening to DJ Assault Ass and Titties on repeat. I don't know what that means.
Oh my gosh.
But,
I personally don't listen to music when I'm playing matches, just I find it a bit hard to focus, but those who can, good on them. And those who can listen to ass and titties, good on them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't tend to have an issue with any music except Counter-Strike, because you kind of need the noise for that.
They've got the config right. They've got the config right, so we'll be starting any second, surely.
Yeah, I think my ping is just spiking up a little bit, so
that's alright.
Hopefully it's gonna fix itself.
You're not playing, so you'll be all good.
But it's not gonna be fun when I start going into robot mode in the middle of a team fight. For some reason, it just decides to happen all the time when I'm casting, and basically never when I'm not. So
It's the secondary caster's curse. Not as well known as the main caster's curse.
The main caster's curse. Looks like we've got a huge 2 viewers in our listening room, so shout out to those guys.
We also have... oh, we've got a few people watching on stream. Hey guys. And game is starting about now. Yep, here we go. We are live.
Well, it's 8:16 according to my clock, so I think we're going to have to disqualify.
I'll let you take this.
Yeah, we're going to see Immature Llama get to mid first by a long way. Looks like enormous. I don't know what he did, but messed up his rollout somewhere. I wasn't following him, but certainly a bit of control early going over to You See Me. But we'll see what Unicycle can do to try and retake this midpoint, I guess you could say. But certainly doing well so far. A couple of kills going across there over to You See Me, and it's a 1-player advantage at the moment. Looks like a bombing soldier going to try and get a bit of damage on the medic there from Unicycle, but not going to be able to do too much. The Unicycle guys just backing out there and giving up that mid after those first 2 kills go in the favour of You See Me.
Yeah, we actually have Dreams on Sniper. He went to mid. It was a good mid from Unicycle, but I just couldn't quite put up the damage they needed to up on that high ground.
Oh, let's see what Frax can do here. He picks up one. That was the demo, I think. No, it wasn't the demo. The demo was right there in front of him. He's trying to get some damage onto the medic, but not going to happen. At least got, I think it was the Soli there. That was the Roma for You See Me down.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to hold now. I mean, they're 1 player down, but now they had to pop Uber. Oh no, this is awful here for Unicycle. They popped early. If Uber comes out for red team finally, they'd be able to frag, but they need to get out now. That Uber's running out. They don't have the position to fight this.
Well, Coolio didn't really have anyone to Uber at that point. Like, he dropped the scout and then he was kind of just running around on his own for a little bit. We're going to see the bomb here coming from Blank. Not going to get too much done, but there is a soldier there. That's Alex trying to take down Coolio here, and he will do so. So that's a pretty good pickup from him. Going to be able to get his team a bit of a equalize. What happened?
He crated. He jumped away from the fight on 5 HP and misjudged his jump. Jumped a little bit too high and crated. It was a good retake there by Unicycle. They managed to get, it was the extra frag onto, I think it was Shork, that really allowed for it. They had a 2-player advantage, and as soon as they stabilized and got their players all ready, they managed to push back out, get that extra frag, and they picked up the medic as well. So they got the full advantage here. Going to be able to push in pretty easily, though. You can't see his positioning is pretty good. They're all pretty holding far back, but they're able to get the spam out. And there we go. They forced it, but they want to get out right now, which they do. No frags for Unicycle on this point. Really nice so far. The demo might get caught out here though. Immature Llama, a bit out of position. Not too great. Now this should allow Unicycle to push on straight through to second, really.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate there for You See Me, but there is the Uber there available nearly, I guess, for You See Me. If they kind of grind it up really quickly, they might be able to defend that point with it. Yeah,
Unicycle might not be... They must not have been tracking the Uber effectively, because they should have known that there's no way You Can't See Me would have had Uber in time to hold second there. They could have rolled right through on second for that point, guaranteed. So just a bit of a mistiming or anything, miscalculation. But here we go, red team is coming through.
Yeah, the retake going to come out here from You See Me with that big Uber advantage there. Certainly on the ball in terms of tracking those Ubers. They're aware that Unicycle didn't have an Uber. Well, there's only going to be 1 kill going across there, so not too bad all in all for Unicycle. And kind of the tables have turned, and I guess we see a bit of a role reversal now, because second point, and it's an Uber as well now for Unicycle, is basically, we'll probably see them try and retake again with this Uber, just like what You See Me did.
Yeah, I mean, it's a leapfrog situation. What teams really need to do is they need to be able to find some way to enter without getting forced right at the choke, because with the way each team was holding, they've been holding so far back, and they're pushing through IT. You can't push through IT here because you have to pop so early, and the teams are like, look at You Can't See his position. They're holding so far back, and they're already out choked. Like, really nice play from them, but just a poor decision to Uber through that choke, that IT area from Unicycle, because now again it's 90% for You Can't See Me, and it's yep, another leapfrog, and we have a pause, I believe.
Yeah, it's a pause. That was sort of interesting for me. They kind of used the same execute that they did the first time when they tried to push out there from IT, and we saw Blank is Blank jumping over the blue crates there, and they pushed the demo forward to try and pick up some frags, and didn't get any in that situation. It worked out for them in the first push, but in that one didn't, as I said. So interesting that they're using kind of the same strategy twice in a row. Perhaps want to change it up. I mean, I guess it worked, but having said that, they did have full Uber advantage. So in what situation could it not work?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. And a quick unpause. Okay, that's nice. And now we got yeah. You can't see me coming right back in with their Uber, so... But oh, this is much better for them. They've got positioning, they've actually got players caught out. They can get multiple frags here.
I'm gonna have to just reload my HUD.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, Shork just got 2 frags and Dreams picked up another. That's a massive work from that Uber. That just, I guess, Unicycle again not counting that Uber properly. They weren't expecting the Uber so fast from You Can't See Me, and they got really caught out there. And now they're, I believe, yeah, Goon did die, so it's full Uber for You Can't See Me going to be pushing into last. As Scout has come in to kind of test the waters, but Heavy's out on point, Scout's going to back off, and looks like You Can't See Me just going to reset, get that Uber and go.
Yeah, the sentry coming out here for Unicycle as well as the Heavy sitting there on the point, so it's going to be tough here for You Can't See Me to push in here, but they're definitely going to be able to get get in there with that Uber and not really have to worry about the Uber there from Unicycle. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be enough here, we'll see in a few seconds, I'm sure.
They have full Uber, and like the advantage of playing against the... Oh, there we go, so they're already in. Really nice, quick play from them. They pick up the demo, that's massive. They should be able to pick up the Soldier too. There they go. The Sentry does go down on the flank. This should be a point. This should be easy.
Easily. Alright. So, first points on the board there for You See Me, so...
Yeah, it was
perhaps
nice.
not what the history would have suggested, but we'll see what happens in the following rounds.
Yeah, it was a nice, nice pushing from them. I guess, yeah, paying attention to the Uber advantages a bit more closely than Unicycle were.
Okay, both demos getting to mid at the same time, roughly. This mid fight looks like Alex just going a bit aggressive up there onto the crates. He's going to be forced off there by the scouts from You See Me, but. Blank is Blank, gonna jump straight up there. A jumper here from somebody, but I'm not gonna be able to do too much. I lost my who was the player there, but it doesn't matter. The medic's gonna go down anyway. I don't know who managed to in the end pick that one up. I think it was Immature Llama, the demo for You See Me. And this is really a strong mid fight there for You See Me. They've got their medic up and they managed to take out Unicycle's med. So easy.
Yeah, they had a really it was a really nice mid from You Can't See Me. They played it really well. It was really spread out actually. They kept 4 people on their combo or 3 people with their medic at the whole time. Oh, they've had to pop though. Nice work by Blank forcing that Uber.
I don't know if they necessarily had to pop. I think they kind of just wanted to pop in that situation. Didn't seem like Coolio was under too much pressure, but well, I guess you're the more experienced player than me, so perhaps I'm talking out my ass.
I didn't see the circumstance of the top, but I mean it did work, and they picked up 2 frags, and they picked up a third one after the fact, and now they've got easy entry. That was just a straight roll to last, kill the medic at mid, roll to last, nice work by them. But yeah, at that mid they played a really nice spread out fight, and managed to pressure the enemy team's medic while keeping theirs really nice and safe.
Alright, I'm going to take a look at Egnormous here as he goes for his rollout. Let's see how they managed. Yeah, both of them managed to get to mid at the same time. Egnormous managed to pick up the health kit. Immature Llama didn't quite get there in time, so he's on a little bit lower HP, but he's going to be quickly healed up by his meds. So I'm done at that stage. Alex going to jump here aggressively onto, but taken down there by Short Cena, and so that's not good for him. He always tries to aggressive up onto those crates, and so far, we're going to see the med down there as well. And this is a crazy team fight coming out, but Unicycle probably going to. Of that one, you would got team down.
Yeah. Yeah. Goon accidentally hitting his trading bind.
His bind.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was just. You Can't See Me's mids. They controlled the high ground so much more effectively than Unicycle. They denied the enemy soldiers and were able to get their soldiers up there and spamming down on the enemy combo. Just really nice control from them. Now they've got fully, but looking to push in. Probably. Up against a sniper, an NG, and a heavy. My guess is they'll probably try to go through lobby or through rollout, but they're kind of wasting their time here.
What?
Oh my god! Wait,
Coolio just.
Where did he peek from?
He peeked from, well, wait, I don't know what it's called, but you see where that big one is and all those demo stickies are? That's
oh my god. Oh, so from the roller door. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's massive. That is so huge. And now they're picking up a second frag too. This is. That was so big. I mean, they can't really push out straight away. Cookie is on sniper, and then they get a second one. They can push out now. They've gotten in.
Yeah, that was that was huge. I don't know who it was sniping there for Unicycle, but definitely turned the tide of that round. You would have expected that UCME would have been able to push in there easily. Cookie picks up one onto the demo. That's enormous. So that's gonna kind of stop the Unicycle guys in their tracks as they lose another player as well.
They do have it, but they should be able to kind of hold on to second here, hold on from, I like that position here, and a nice aggressive Uber, really good, but they can't pick up any frags.
Yeah, Blankets Blank should be able to take down this sniper. He's going to chase him into here, but yeah, the rest of his team going to follow up and take them down. So let's see if they can push here. They do have to go up against an Uber, but looks like Blankets Blank is keen to get in there. The Uber just coming up now, but not going to be popped just yet. Looks like they're going to go aggressively here, but oh, a bit of a miscommunication there between the pocket and the medic. I think one going in a little bit too aggressively and wasn't able to get the Uber flash onto it before he went down. So
yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Both teams had a bit of that. I think Wigan got into mid a bit too quickly and got killed straight away by a soldier, and then again vice versa for the soldiers of You Can't See Me. Nice air sticky there onto that scout by Ignormus, and he picks up the kill as well. Nice play by him, and that's given them the player advantage to be able to hold on to this mid, and they've got the positioning too.
Yeah, a very back and forth round we've been seeing so far.
Yeah, I gotta say though, it's more so due to just players kind of feeding than it is to anything else. But now we've got an Uber advantage here for Unicycle, so let's see what they can do with it.
They've got about 30%, so a few seconds to work with here. They're gonna go in right now. Blankius Blank, probably just messing up his jump there a little bit, getting stuck on the point, but they're still gonna be able to force out the UC guys. But now they've got a full Uber to work with, and looks like UCM are just going to be very content to retake this as the Uber comes up, and we're going to see Dreams and Zinsara charging in there with that Uber. Going to take down one kill. The back cap is on though. Is it going to cap? Yes, it is.
Nice.
Unicycle, nice plays coming out from them, so making it 1 and 2. When really you would have expected that should have been UCM's round from, you know, I guess the turnaround was that one sniper pick there.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can't see me just overcommitted to that push. They didn't cover all the exits, and a scout got behind or a soldier, whatever. I mean, new mid now.
Yeah, both demos managing to get there. We're once again going to see Alex pushing up onto those crates and being forced back down once again by the scouts. But yeah, I think Unicycle really keen to just get aggressive in these mid fights, whereas you see me more content to just let their opponents come towards them, and it seems to be working out so far for them. They're picking up the majority of the mid fights. This seems to be a little bit more even at the moment. Once again jumping there, he's going to take out the med. Oh, that was actually Blank is blank, but Alex did a ton of damage as well on that one. And things looking pretty good for the first time, I guess, for Unicycle on their mids, but the scout is proving to be a problem. That is Cookie. He is going to be taken down there by Ignormus though.
Oh, I know, I saw Dreams. I thought do they know that there's a second scout? I'm not too sure. And yeah, Dreams kind of came over the top. I was gonna say it was that was a good mid from Unicycle. They kind of read the play really well. They saw all of You Can't See Me stacking up on the right side, and they just kind of played against it. Had a soldier up close up on the high ground and played with the health pack, played with the medic, and just out damaged the other team and out healed the other team's damage. So they played really well, but unfortunate to lose their medic as late as they did, because it's actually giving them an uber disadvantage despite winning the mid.
Yeah, I mean, not all was lost, I guess you could say that for UCME. They managed to get that med.
Yeah, it was clutched by the two scouts. Yeah, that was the one failing over the mid by Unicycle, was that they didn't pick up the two scouts. Who were if you have two classes at the end of a mid fight, you want them to be scouts when you know the players are hurt. Yeah, and they can dance around. They played together so well. They played on opposite sides, just kind of converging in on the medic. And Dreams finishing up with that frag just saved the mid for them. Yeah,
realistically, that would have been a free second as well for Unicycle.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then we have another pause.
Yeah, as you mentioned, there was that med pick, and so now we're going to have even Ubers and perhaps a bit of a stalemate situation here onto this second point. We'll just have to see who decides to go aggressive into, you know, some sort of positioning. But at the moment, looks like no one's really making any positioning, I guess, movements towards any sort of fights. They're just keen to just sit around on their point and wait for the other team to get a ham.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm glad to see Unicycle starting to make a game of it. It looks like maybe they didn't warm up enough, because those first two rounds were certainly very convincing by You Can't See Me, very aggressive, and I guess maybe it's just Unicycle kind of reading their play a bit better and able to adapt around it, because these next two rounds have been much better, especially after that med pick really saving them and turning things around. Yeah, it's been back and forth. Happy to see it. So far, I reckon the big issues for each team would be just bleeding players. I mean, Shawk has died multiple times, pushing in, or just getting caught out by enemy pushes at really bad times, which has allowed Unicycle to kind of get more out of it. And then there have been times where on Unicycle the same has happened, or like I think just pushing the mid one time, they had they didn't have uber advantage, but they had a slight player advantage. And I remember Wigan just kind of ran in without the rest of his team and just kind of ran into 2 rockets from Zin. So just things like that, just kind of losing not losing your advantages for your team can really be a killer, and it's kind of it's a big problem at the lower divs, and it's something these teams do need to work on. And it looks like we are on pause now. And with even Ubers, oh wow, very aggressive Uber.
One early pick there, that's going to be onto one of the soldiers, so that's a big deal. Coming out here, another kill going over there to Immature Lama. Cookie and Dreams finding themselves one apiece as well, so huge pickups here. I don't even know if the med for Unicycle actually popped his Uber in that situation.
He didn't have it yet. They just, it was about 10% disparity, and it was so good of You Can't See Me to read that. They knew that they had the slightest of Uber advantages to work with, and it was, Unicycle, to be fair, should have absolutely called that they were in IT, but you Can't See Me got so far in before Unicycle even realized that Unicycle were on top of the combo before they even had to pop.
Yeah, so, okay, we're going to see a sentry coming up here on last night. I dare say perhaps a heavy as well.
No, I'm guessing a sniper.
Looks like Wigan's
yeah, there we go.
A scout. Yeah,
he's a sniper.
Sniper. Okay.
And
he's done the dirty.
See if we can do the clutch pick this time as well, but I feel like You Can't See Me will be a bit more cautious of that now, after it's happened once.
Yeah, so, You Can't See Me just waiting for that Uber to come up, and as it does, they're going to jump in here and try and...
here we go, they've got it.
Then, alright, let's see what this sniper can do. Wigan, nope, the Uber is going to come out, so no kills for him there. This sentry is in a lot of trouble, and actually it's going to just be traded out for that scout, I think. Or Alex, no, he was on the soldier. He's going to swap off, and I mean, the sentry didn't even go down, but it doesn't matter because he's on the soldier now. And an unsuccessful push coming out there for You See Me.
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice. Like, that's the advantage of having a sentry at last. It's literally just a Uber sync. Like, they have to spend so much time shooting a thing that can just be traded out instantly for a scout, with no risk to your team. So that's what happened there. I mean, they got the demo pick really early, but they didn't get anything else done. They spent so much time trying to kill the sentry that Unicycle were able to position themselves a lot better for the post-Uber fight and won it due to that.
Alright, a couple of seconds here to work with for Unicycle. Let's see if Blank jumps up. He does, as he always does, jumping up onto those blue crates. Works out for him in this situation. Eggnormous once again going to be going aggressively forward, trying to find anyone on the retreat, but not going to happen in this situation. Dream's the only one to go down there. That was the sniper, so perhaps not all too bad for You See Me. They have got the Uber now as well, so they can retake as soon as they've got that player. In fact, they don't even care. They're going to go in now, and they're picking up 1 kill, 2 kills in fact.
Oh!
No, 1 kill, and they actually can trade it out a little bit, so perhaps going a little too aggressively. There is one solid. Oh, what?
Dreams. Jesus.
I wish I could snap like that.
And Santa coming out with more binds. I feel like he's probably going to get a bit of a talking to, because that is MM1. That is not allowed. And now, yeah, we got You Can't See Me pushing back in.
Alright, well, Can't See Me gonna cap this midpoint up without too many issues, but the Uber... Well, the Ubers are actually relatively even here between the two teams, so...
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit of a stalemate once again.
I would have liked Unicycle to really push with this, because they have a slight ad, and they're up against a sniper as well. But I don't think they will. They'll probably just be content to kind of sit and wait and force You Can't See Me to push into them. But yeah, like that was really saved by Dreams. Misplayed by McCoolio626, I believe it is, aka Michelle. With just they had a really nice leading scout in their Uber, and then they dropped him, and they dropped a soldier on the flank as well, which had a player disadvantage coming out of the Uber, which is not what you want. But Dreams saving it with 2 quick frags allow them to pick up this midpoint. Now they're looking to kind of pick up something with the sniper on the second.
Yeah, well, this sniper certainly has been spotted out, so I wouldn't expect anyone going to be dropping to that one. He actually went pretty low himself. Blankiest Blank, doing a bit of spam into his face, but wasn't able to take him down.
And with this sniper, I'm surprised at how aggressively you can't see me holding. Oh, they pick up short.
Oh.
That is massive in IT. Short getting a bit too aggressive. What I'd really like is just a straight push through IT right now, but it looks like they're just taking a bit too much time. They are coming through IT, and they pick up another frag too. And it's going to be... Oh, here we go. They're waiting.
This will be an Uber versus an Uber, and probably going to actually favour Ucini because they're not flashing anyone, whereas Unicycle are. So let's see. Oh no, the Uber's going to fade probably at about the same time, and Blanky is Blank just surviving on very low HP, but managed to pick up the kills that he needed. This medic is in trouble.
Nice surf.
But yeah, as we say, a decent surf. I think he... Oh, unfortunately the medpack just came up and he's taken down there as well. But he was picking up a kill for himself on that sniper, but is it going to be enough to hold onto this point, or perhaps retake this point, rather?
Yeah, it should be. They've got the player advantage. Oh, actually, though, Short coming in with 2 frags. Actually, that was massive. Unicycle had that mid until Short just picked those up, so... I was not paying attention to him, but he just did some big work. And now they should be able to get second here, pretty much for free. So yeah, it was a nice fight. I was going to say, in IT, it was good by really smart play by You Can't See Me pushing in aggressively with their combo, knowing that there'll be multiple players and that Unicycle would have to flash. That being said, Egg played that really well. You know, after having flashed, he kind of stayed back, but also locked the combo in for You Can't See Me, and made sure that the soldier couldn't get out, which allowed them to get the frags. But
we're
either way,
we'll see Wigan putting up that sentry again. So it seems to be a staple on last for these guys.
This is what I meant. Short keeps dying. He's been dying a lot, and I feel like he should really he should start playing a bit more of a passive role and really, because that's really what spurred this push. He died. That allowed Unicycle to come and get more ground, get another pick, and now they're contesting the second point. They had to Uber really early.
Alright, both the Ubers are popped out here. The cap is on, almost going to be secured there, but Zinsara managed to jump in there and stop it. Doesn't matter though, because he's not going to be able to stop the second part of the cap there. He's taken down as well. Managed to find himself 1 kill. Is this medic going to go down? Yes, he is. It was a very low med for quite a long time before he went down, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. The kill there coming out from Julio with the Crusaders crossbow.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough now for Unicycle again. It's another last hold. Pull out the off classes. Hide your med, hide your demo. This is gonna be really tough. Egg going really aggressive though. He's out on the second. They re-pushed. I'm not really sure how Unicycle. You Can't See Me let that happen. Were there some frags that I missed or something? Because You Can't See Me got really far back. I guess they just kind of missed. Like they definitely should have had that. The spawns did come up for Unicycle earlier than they did for You Can't See Me, but they had the positioning, and I thought they really could have held that with that point capped. But Unicycle just kind of coming back in and capping it for free.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I think you and I are casting at different times. But
really,
on my screen, Cookie just picked up a kill, so I don't know if that's what is on your screen. But we're going to be seeing You See Me push in here onto the second point. And they're going to cap that one up, no trouble at all. So I don't know if you're ahead of me or if I'm ahead of you.
No, we're at the same time, but I must have forgotten something or missed something because I was a bit confused there for a minute. But yeah, we're good now.
Okay. So now we got a bit of a stalemate. Both Ubers, well, the Uber up for Unicycle, no Uber there for You See Me, and they're going to use this to push out. It's going to be Blank once again, jumping forward, and nobody lost for You See Me, so they're just going to be jumping in there. I mean, rather jumping out there and then coming back on there for the retake. As soon as their Uber will be up. Coolio is going to be up to 90%, so certainly not going to have to wait too long before they do decide to go in once again. Cookie, though, he's on the sniper, so that might make retaking a little bit hard there, Smithsonian.
Yeah, I mean, look...
Unless he gets a pick, of course.
The issue with the sniper is, I mean, look, You Can't See Me ready to push, and now it means they're pushing with 5, and so much spam coming through the choke.
Yeah, so it seems like both these teams kind of mirroring each other's movements. Alex, though, is going to try and find himself a kill. I don't think he's going to be able to do too much in the middle of all those players. And it goes down in the end. But yeah, both these teams, I mean, as soon as they see the Uber coming in, they just back straight out and retake once again when they have Uber. But see what happens now in this situation here for Unicycle. They've got the cards, I guess, in their sleeves to use, and well, they're taking their time and with Coolio to get that Uber up to nearly 50%. So the longer wait, the difficult it is going to be for them to push in here.
Yeah, they need to take this, through lobby up into the combo of like I'd like to take it through under lobby if they could, which they are doing. Yes, very nice work. Going to be able to jump up onto the medic hopefully, but Cookie gets the body shot onto Goon. That was, oh my god, that's devastating for Unicycle. I'm surprised that they took them so long to try and pop.
Yeah, well, at least now we've got 1 for 1 in terms of medic sniper picks. We're going to see a nice shot there from Cookie coming out onto Fraction.
Oh,
the second one there onto Eggnormous, so coming up huge so far in like the last maybe 2 minutes of play with that sniper of his. Alex goes down as well, and you would expect this is surely going to be a last point capture. So 3-1 will be your halftime score, and you see me in the lead.
Yeah, I'm very surprised at that push because up until then, Unicycle have been paying so much respect. They've been so afraid of the snipers of Cookie and Dreams. I mean, I think there was one time they popped like, I'd say a full 2 seconds before they even saw the sniper where he was, just knowing he was around. And that time they just took him so long, and it caused them to lose the push. I mean, honestly, the Uber probably would not have been particularly good either way. They really need to get aggressive and jump have a scout and a soldier just jump really aggressively onto the combo, and it's bunking the ground they needed. But either way, just losing that medic that early was, the death sentence for that round. But yeah, I mean, the snipers on both teams really have been doing pretty good work. We've been seeing a bit more of the snipers on You Can't See Me from Cookie and Dreams.
Alright, well, I have the logs. I don't know if you've got them up. But, well, 3 players in red who are going to be topping the damage is, I guess, going to tell you a bit of the story of how that half went. Mac, that is actually Eggnormous from You See Me. No, yeah, I'm so confused.
I'm pretty sure it's You Can't See Me. I'm like, pretty sure.
Well, apparently it's You Sent Me. Because it's a sent sign.
Yeah, but no, but it's You Can't, because it's like a C with a cross, so You Can't See Me.
I don't know. Wrong logs. Okay, that's why I was a little confused as to who Mac was. No logs. Apparently we're not getting logs.
No, this is I don't even know what. This is weird. Yeah, logs are completely broken because I mean these players are like. Some of these players are not in here, or they're just like different. They're just different aliases. Logs broke after the ports. That's what happened. Like these are the right players, just with different like aliases. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna check that. I mean, if Mac is, it's Makassar. Nah, this is very different. Yeah, some of these players are not playing in this game, so.
Well, regardless, I guess
a bit weird.
Yeah. Zinslayer, I don't know, did he disconnect during the game, or did he only manage to pick up 12 points in that entire half?
Well, remember that is broken because of the port. And those first 2 rounds were relatively quick, so the third and the fourth rounds were the really long ones. And I mean, if you look at his points, oh no, he did. I think it was a disconnect. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's the pocket, I believe, for You Can't See Me, and he has been doing a fair bit of work.
Yeah, that's why I thought like. It was confusing to see him down. Like, I think I checked after the 3rd round and he was like on 4 points, and I'm like, I'm sure he's done more than 4 points of, stuff.
Yeah, nah, definitely. I mean, like, on these teams, I'd say so far, I feel like it has been the scouts of Cookie and Dreams that have been the real telling factor, because I mean, like honestly, the combat classes on like the heavy classes on Unicycle have been pretty strong. I mean, Alex has had some pretty good DM, Blank as well, some nice jumps, Egg with some good DM. Same with the the heavy classes on You Can't See Me, though I would like Short to die a little bit less. He's had some nice jumps, but just outside of that, been a bit too out of position a couple of times. But the scouts are really they've been playing really well so far on You Can't See Me, and they've the cleanup and the kills have just been really massive.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that they're on 65 and 50 points respectively, so reckon those up. And, I guess we'll have to see what happens in the second half for them, but it's really been You Can't See Me all through this first half from what I can tell. I mean, Unicycle, they managed to get that 1 round, but really not a whole lot to write home about them.
Yeah, like, honestly, for Unicycle, the main issue for them, I feel, is their Uber play. They need to track their Ubers better. They need to be more effective with their Ubers. They're popping really early in situations where they don't need to. They're not popping in situations where they do need to, and they're not getting much done. They're not getting the ground. And what they should do is probably be a bit more They should try some scout Ubers out a little bit more. So far, you can't see me has done a fair few scout Ubers with Cookie, and they've been really effective. And I mean, that's what you do when you have to chase down, because you can just get you can get so much ground without wasting trading for any health with or ammo really with a scout scout Uber, scout and a soldier.
Apparently,
do so much work.
Apparently, Goon isn't the regular medic for Unicycle, so that might kind of be causing some issues for them. At least that's what Brodogs has told me.
Well, I mean, I believe, like, my guess is that Blank is the caller. Wait, so is Blank or Santa the pocket? I'm actually not too sure anymore. I'm pretty sure Blank's the pocket.
Yeah, Blank is the pocket. Santa's roaming.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're both been pretty effective. But I guess Blank just needs to kind of be a bit more. I'm guessing that Blank is the caller. Especially with a medic not being particularly, not being core. But yeah, just need to be a bit more kind of assertive with those Ubers that take more ground and try to pop later and take the Ubers through, places where they kind of better serve. Like take them around choke when you know that they're holding so far back. They can't really spam you out of choke nearly as well from back up on the crates and behind. So you got the position, where they're positioned. Take your Ubers appropriately and just kind of walk through IT every time and have to pop super early.
Well, maybe something we can talk about during this pause is going back to that the point of who was the callers. I mean, is it normal to have your pocket being the caller, or
generally speaking, yeah. It's either your pocket or your medic, but generally your pocket. Oftentimes medics kind of more focused on the Uber percentage, tracking Ubers, that sort of thing. It can be a bit difficult to kind of track that along with tracking the rest of your players. The pocket, as most of the time, obviously there's lots of combat with the pocket, but it's kind of you when you think about it, you're thinking more about
see stuff, shoot
it. It's see stuff and shoot it, but it's also that's what you want to think about, where you're taking things, where you're going, because you are the main source. You're getting most of the heals.
Okay, well,
but yeah,
we're into the second half here. It's 3-1 in the favor of You Can't See Me at the moment, and both demos have reached mid. Both of them at the same time. We're going to see Immature Llama picking up his med pack, takes a bit of damage as well onto Enormous, so that could play a part in this, but the heal's going to come out onto him, no trouble at all. A big bomb coming out from Alex, he's going to crater. Well, actually kills himself with a rocket, but would have cratered. He was on 9 health. Blank might be in trouble too. He goes down as well, so things not looking too good so far early here for Unicycle.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm worried about the positioning of Egg and Goon, because they took so long getting out. Now they're chased by a scout. Nice stickies, but can't get the kill. That should be enough to ward that scout off. He's only on 59 health. And they make it out alive. Egg, I think he also saved his med from a soldier earlier on too, so good job by him protecting the medic.
A quick retake going to come out here from Unicycle. The 1 kill, but I don't think it's going to be enough. A huge, a full Uber advantage here for the guys on Unicycle. They're going to have no troubles taking this second point, so I mean, not all is lost. At least they got that med pick on the mid point and were able to keep control of their second.
Actually,
I kind of missed it as well until the second point was captured already by...
But I mean, they picked up another. They picked up another, and they haven't had the pop, which is massive. They can actually get in here. They're taking it through choke. Nice work. They should be able to get in here, take it slow, clear those stickies out, don't take spam. Nice work by them, much better. They've gotten the ground. Now they can actually use the Uber effectively. Yeah, they're actually delaying that Uber as well for as long as they can. Down to 20 HP was Goon, but doesn't matter when you've got the Uber popped. You're not going to be taking any damage, of course. He's up to 122 now. He's picked up the medkit, and the rest of the guys from You See Me, You Can't See Me, whatever we're going to call them, have fall back to their second, but they do have the Uber here. They're going to go for a retake now. It's going to be Immature Llama leading the charge with Cookie. Enormous goes down early there. Can Cookie find himself a second there as he chases? Looks like he's going super aggressive onto that med. Must have some sort of calls that he might be low or something. Managed to actually take him down, or that was actually Immature Llama, but they managed to take down the med, so that's kind of a big pick, you would say there, Smithsonian. Yeah, massive. But we got Wigan onto the map. It gets Uber Sword. Oh my god. Michelle McCoolio 626 down to 50 HP, but he has got that extra 25% from that scout, and gonna really be accelerating the push now. Yeah, well, barring any kind of crazy sniper kills like what we saw last half, this you would expect should be a relatively easy push here. But You Can't See Me with that Uber advantage, but have to see what they go for. I think that was, again, just a case of Unicycle just not tracking that Uber advantage. They weren't expecting You Can't See Me to come in as quickly as they did, and they got caught out all stacked up on that midpoint, and Egg got caught out instantly, and then it was a nice aggressive work from Immature Llama and Cookie to kind of follow up and get the extra damage and the frags out. We got yeah, you go.
Uber's going to come out here for You Can't See Me, and no kills going across just yet. Shork, Cena, and Cookie go down though for You Can't See Me, so not a fantastic push coming out so far, though they do manage to find Alex. Not sure if they're going to be able to cap this point up though. Zinsara is doing what he can. Dreams finds himself 1, and Zinsara found 2, so it looks like it's a 2v2 situation here. Medic advantage in the favor of You Can't See Me, but it's all going to be up to Immature Llama. Oh, indeed, he's going to get the kill, and well, Makulio was on the point and capped it up.
Frack swift a bunch of shots onto Immature Llama there, which was just unfortunate because it was 2v2, and it's a medic in a demo versus scout in a demo, and I would call the scout in the demo any day, but just Immature Llama, Frack's missing a couple of shots and just taking a bit too long, and when the time's on like that, it's just difficult.
Yeah, so Blanky is blank. And Alex going to try and do what they can here for Unicycle, but not going to get too much damage across. It's mostly the scouts at the moment for Unicycle doing the work, taking down Shork, Cena. Cookie goes down as we speak as well too. Blanky is blank, but Dreams, as you mentioned, picks up a big shot there onto Wigan. Not going to be enough to allow You Can't See Me to keep that mid fight going, but certainly was pretty cool.
Oh, I think he got another headshot onto Alex, or it was either a headshot or a fully charged body shot, stopping him in his tracks. Dreams pulling out massive work again. I'd be fuming if I was Wigan. He was right up in Dreams' face, and Dreams just said, "No, thank you, not today."
Yeah, the snipers have been pretty impressive so far this map.
And we've got the repush now, I think. Yeah, even Ubers for both teams.
Okay, so as you say, 100% each. We'll see how long it takes them before they pop. Shork, Cena managed to find Wigan. Blanky is blank, tanks out the demo man there for You Can't See Me, but still not going to allow them to pick up this midpoint just yet. You can see You Can't See Me doing their best to keep this one under the wraps. The medic is already down for Unicycle, but it looks like You Can't See Me are not too keen to push in here without the backup of their heavy classes.
Yeah, I mean, they came out with the medic alive, but when you've got a medic, a sniper, and a scout, it's kind of really difficult to hold. And now, but this is way too aggressive from Unicycle. I mean, they want to get the med, I know, but they should have just waited for the extra players. Now they're actually 2 players down, or 1 player disadvantage rather. Gonna have to push back in. It's gonna be really difficult holding against this You Can't See Me team.
So going to be a relatively easy push here. You would expect for You Can't See Me. The bomb comes out from Alex. Oh, he takes down Coolio. Nice mini. So that was pretty nice from him.
Yeah, very nice. It's massive. I mean, I think that was the first bomb I've seen him, really effective bomb I've seen him do. And now the health on, look at the health on You Can't See Me. 84, 18, 94, and 53. They just cannot hold there. It's way too low to play this mid. And Unicycle taking advantage of that, but Wigan getting too aggressive onto Immature Llama, just missed out on the shot, and the backcat's happening too. We got a ×2 on the point, on the second, but it looks like Alex should get there in time to stop it. And he got a very nice shot.
Yeah.
Either way, it wouldn't have mattered because the amount of time that they had onto the point in the middle was enough.
That's not good.
Yeah, Egg with some nice pipes over the top of Choke, just picking him up. And now this is an easy second. They shouldn't have to pop here. They just get on through, spam it out, and get into last with Uber, really.
Yeah. Unicycle looking very confident this round, but the time is ticking down. They need to get into that last very quickly. Makulio, 75%. I don't think they're going to be quick enough here, actually. It's going to be Uber versus Uber on this last point, and it doesn't even look like they're really trying to force into this last at all. I mean, they're kind of getting some positioning out of this Uber, but really, probably not enough. Judging by what they should have got, you would expect.
Yeah, I mean, look, Santa dying really late really hurt them, their chances of pushing in. When the Ubers are that close, it's hard to push them with 5. If you had more of an advantage, I'd say go for it, but with the Ubers that close, if you mess it up, and well, Dreams, the very nice shot onto Frax, he has been on fire on that sniper class tonight, and I feel like the Viaduct was banned. I can totally understand why. Yeah. Oh, no, the Ubers come out. Green was forced, nice work by Cookie, and he got out too. Massive by the scout.
Okay, so perhaps we're not going to be seeing the end of this round just yet. Uber is available here for You Can't See Me, so as soon as they decide they want to push out, which appears to be now, they're going to be able to do so, and they're going to jump out here. Ugi going to be taking that Uber out as well as Immature Llama. The bomb going to come out here onto Zinsara from Alex, but who really cares about that? That's in the back of the fight, and it's just going to be a soldier versus soldier. Blankiest Blank managed to find himself one. Cookie, though, trades him out, and relatively decent push out onto that second from the guys from You Can't See Me. They managed to take down the med as well, so they're going to have Uber advantage pushing into that mid as well.
We do have a Wigan on the sniper as well, but he cannot get a sightline onto the medic before they spot him out and has to back off. Wait for them to push in him with their Uber. It's not super, like the Uber advantage isn't too massive, but I feel like the way that You Can't See Me even playing, they'll be pretty aware of how much they have. They've been very, very good with making sure they take advantage of the Ubers, and it's, whilst it's only about a 20-ish%, 30% rather advantage for You Can't See Me. They should be able to move it, and
what just happened?
Or Dreams can just pick up Goon anyway, you know, just as you do. Whatever, ain't no thing.
He's basically carrying the team right now with that sniper.
Yeah, I know, Wigan picks him up though, and they got a scout in IT who looks like he's gonna get killed too. Nice work by Shork, and Cookie picking up Santa as well. Frags are just definitely going You Can't See Me's way, and now they've got the full Uber as well.
Yeah,
but they are up against a sniper.
Ooh. He was trying to get a sneaky kill there around the corner, but was spotted out and didn't manage to do so. So, no pop here coming out onto mid from You Can't See Me.
Oh wow, that was so nice from Coolio. He knew the sniper was looking directly at him. He just held behind this little corner beside IT and just did not pop his body out. Waited for his team to give him the all clear. The sniper was gone before moving away and getting into a better position. So they're very, very well playing against that sniper.
Yeah, Cookie going to charge straight in here with that Uber. They seem to favour Cookie and Immature Llama with those Ubers. Maybe we'll discuss that after this fight goes off. But it's going to be Wigan trying to keep his team's hopes alive by sniping there on last. But it's not going to happen. The cap is coming out here from You Can't See Me. And they've got full control of last as well. I expect we'd see a scout here. Yeah, that's going to be Cookie. No one's really going to be there to contest him. And he's going to cap that. No trouble at all.
Yeah, and there we go. That is a 5-1 for You Can't See Me. Very dominant, really. And like it's coming down to the scouts and the Uber play. Really, You Can't See Me have just shown a bigger and the snipers, of course. But like the snipers aside, they've been winning just with the Uber play and the scout play that they've had so far. It's been really nice incorporating their scouts into the Ubers and getting aggressive with them, making sure they've taken the ground before having to pop. And making sure they're counting those Ubers more effectively, to the T really, and that's given them the opportunities to use those Ubers more effectively, because it's really caught Unicycle out. Haven't been ready for the incoming Uber multiple times now, so that's something that Unicycle will have to work on for the second map if they want to make it a close one.
Yeah, well, you did predict before the match started that if one team kind of had a dominant performance there on process, that you would expect that they would have a bit of a dominant performance as well on Snakewater, judging by how similar the maps are. So we'll see if that happens heading into the second map, which will be Snakewater, in case anyone missed that. So You Can't See Me 5-1 in that first map. Pretty strong performance from them. We'll see what they can do here in the second map. I don't know if you've got live logs up, but I do. So I don't know if it's working or if these are broken again.
There were no pauses that half, so they should be fine, really. My guess is.
Apparently live logs are correct. So Mac, who is the...
What? Is Mac in there again? That doesn't sound right.
Mac's in there again.
What?
Unless...
I'm really confused now, because...
Unless Llama, I mean, he's got some sort of weird glitch thing going on there, and that actually is Llama's stats, and in which case he picked up 3,500 damage in that second half, which is pretty nice for him, top scoring. And I assume Cookie is going to be the second top scorer. That's called standing, staring at the world. Let's have a look now. What are we being told?
Yeah, that's just some kind of bug with...
apparently they're wrong as well.
Immature, yeah, like...
Whatever.
Because Makassar, certainly I'd be very confused if Makassar was playing demo against me in Div 3.
Okay, this is looking a little bit more healthy. Immature Llama, they're top of the damage, or top of the scoreboard. Blank came in second, but he was really the only standout player, I guess you could say, there for Unicycle. Cookie and Zinsara came in third and fourth. Cookie there, third on the scout, is a pretty decent performance from him, Smithsonian.
Yeah, I mean, again, as I said, the scouts on You Can't See Me were very, very effective. Lots of damage, lots of good cleanup kills as well. So, I mean, he had 2-to-1 KD there, 8 kills, 4 deaths, and then 6 assists on Cookie. And then Dreams with 7 kills, 5 deaths, and 4 assists. But I mean, he did spend a bit of time playing Sniper where it's a bit easy to get caught out and get killed. But yeah, very nice by the scout pair over Dreams and Cookie there for You Can't See Me. And I feel like, yeah, just Scouts of Red, oh, sorry, the Scouts of Unicycle, Wigan and Frax just didn't have the same kind of effectiveness. I mean, they're bottoming or near bottoming the damage stats. Well, yeah, they are bottoming the damage stats together, and just don't really have the kills that the other team Scouts had.
So, well, now that we're on to this second map, perhaps let's have a look at, maybe see what sort of a prediction you can give us here for this one. What scoreline? I reckon we'll see a pretty dominant performance again from You Can't See Me, but what do you think?
I'm going to go for a 5-1 again now with how You Can't See Me were playing. They just, maybe, they were just on tonight, really. They played a really, really nice game. Very good play style, very aggressive, keeping track of the things they need to keep track of and using their advantages effectively.
Yeah, I think, as you kind of mentioned last map, that their Uber play was really quite superior to that of Unicycle, so that's certainly been showing, I guess, in how dominant they have been on that last map. But now onto this second map, we'll see what Unicycle can do to kind of bring it back. They are, well, everyone's in the server, but not everyone readied up just yet, so kind of waiting on those guys to sort themselves out. But we should be underway relatively soon.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be relatively quick, obviously, you know, just pee break, grab a bit of a snack, grab some water, and get back into the game. Probably not going to be more than 3 minutes or so, I can't imagine.
Hopefully. Julio, they're sitting on 150 ping, so someone from giving a shout out to that, which Julio is Dave, in case anyone was wondering. So I don't really have many talking points for this game because I wasn't able to really check out any of the VODs from these two teams. But I mean, do you know the Division 3 players relatively well? Or maybe you do think?
I know. I was gonna say I know more about Unicycle on a personal level than I do on You Can't See Me. I mean, Egg and Santa, Blank, have talked to all of them before. They're good guys, and I thought I honestly, looking at the lineups, I guess maybe I personally hadn't watched enough of You Can't See Me because I didn't give them. I thought it'd be much closer, but You Can't See Me had a standout performance tonight. I mean, I casted one of their games earlier this season. They had a really nice showing there too, but this was like they've taken their game up another level from when I last saw them play because they've just been really, really good tonight.
Yeah, well, if you had a look at like the standings on Challenge, I mean, you wouldn't, I guess, be vilified for saying that you would have expected Unicycle to win because they had that dominant performance through the regular season. But You Can't See Me, even though they're 3-2 in the regular season, certainly pulling out all of their guns today and putting it to 2 Unicycles. So interesting result. It's like Smithsonian.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah, you're here. Cool.
Yeah. I was gonna say it is finals, and this is where if you've got those sick kind of hidden strats you've been working on, just that's why you pull out that extra 10%. Just try that extra bit harder, and yeah, it looks like You Can't See Me had a few percent more to show tonight than Unicycle did.
Yeah, I guess perhaps they might have been scrimming up a little bit more, trying to get really prepared for those finals. I know a few of the Div 1 teams, I think Massive Saturday, perhaps it was, that we were talking to a little while ago, said that they were really putting in a little bit more effort as the finals came up as well. So maybe the Div 3 teams mirroring that, or some of them at least, mirroring that. And at least, in any rate, You Can't See Me really stepping up here in the finals.
Yeah, I know Cash Money said they were going to do the same when I watched them play. I think it might have been against Yule Scepter. I don't know. They said they were going to definitely step up the game and try to scrim some more, sort some inter-team issues out, which I'm sure they have been doing. And yeah, finals time, get your game on, get your practice on, and it's been showing for these guys. And You Can't See Me, and we got Frax back in. There we go. We got 12 in, so we should be starting any time now.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
And his body is broken though, so another couple of seconds for him to fix that.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of running out of things to talk about, just waffling on a little bit. But hopefully things are going to be getting underway very soon.
Yeah. Well, we got a new map now. It's this is the time where you go. This is, I mean, it's for Unicycle. This is the time where you take that time, you remove that momentum, you just have a little bit of a break, talk about what you did wrong, talk about what you guys need to do, talk about what the other team has been doing right and how to counter it, and hopefully the this extra few minutes in a warm-up here has given them the time to talk about what they need to and kind of reassess their positions and just, you know, hopefully have a better showing this map.
Yeah, alright, well, so one of these teams will progress to the final.
Yeah, so this is
semi-finals.
Yeah, oh that's right, and it's Div 3 of course, so
Yeah.
it's not like Div 1 and 2 where you got the double elim. If you're out, you are out, and you go to the Div 3 playoff where it does matter now that you can get a medal for for third place. No one wants that participant's badge. You want to get that actual shiny number next to your name. So you know there's still another wicket TF2 regardless of whether you win or lose, but you know you want that first place. You don't want to be you want to come home with a third in Div 3. You want that first place. You want to show it off to your friends. And that's
Back
what
in
both
my
teams
day,
be
we
fighting
didn't get
for.
medals.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten a medal either way.
Old
It's
guys
just a
like
crap.
me. Oh, sorry, mate. I started in Div 5. What did you start in? Div
4.
6? Yeah, I
Started
remember
from
that.
the bottom. Now we're here.
Well, that was a long time ago, and then suddenly League of Legends took me.
Yeah, you nerd.
But we're back. We're back here with
You
TF2.
big nerd.
Where it all began. What a dream. Been fun casting TF2.
Oh wait, so he's Frax has actually just disconnected from the server again. I didn't realize to hopefully fix his HUD, taking a bit longer than 1 second as he said. Hopefully he won't be another too long. I mean, it's 9 o'clock now, so first map was an hour, or it started 10 minutes, 15 minutes late, so it took just a bit under an hour. And Frax is back in for a second time. Hopefully his HUD is fixed.
Alright, well, we've got some talking points. Regardless, Brodogs giving me a quote here from Blank. Apparently, in the Division 3 interviews, Blank said that he didn't want his team to win because he didn't want them to think that they were good.
Okay, that is... I totally understand that. You do not want to see Santa with an ego. He's,
Another interesting stat is 50% of the votes for who would take the season went over to Unicycle. So you can't see me certainly proving that may be wrong so far, but still got 2 maps to go. Anything could happen.
Yeah. They need to step up the game, plain and simple. Like you can, it is a second map, and they can take it, but just with how you can't see me were playing. It's going to be a very, very tall order for Unicycle to overcome them. It was very convincing, really. First map. Obviously, there were lots of moments where it was back and forth, but it was kind of, from what I saw, it was back and forth due to players, messing
Making
up and
mistakes,
making mistakes. Whereas when You Can't See Me won, rather, it was, Unicycle's one round was off a back cap, so. Whereas You Can't See Me's wins were all just on their own accord, and here we go. We are live on the second map.
Alright, that's cool and all that sort of stuff. Let's see what Egnormous can do here. Apparently, I've been told Egnormous, if ever he gets a kill, I'm going to have to say that was an Egnormous play, so hopefully he gets some Egnormous plays in this mid-fight. We'll see what happens. Blanky is Blank. Actually, interestingly enough, none of the soldiers really pushing forward up on the top. We're going to see Blanky is Blank. The first one to kind of go for it, but it's going to be Brax taken down there by Shawk, as you say. I guess a trade, a 1-for-1, but Zinsara managed to find himself a second one there, and Unicycle have to push out here, or fall back here even, as You Can't See Me. I mean, from what I've seen, You Can't See Me have had pretty strong mid-fights.
Yeah, and that was a bit different. They're normally been pretty aggressive. That was a very passive mid from both teams, and it really worked out for You Can't See Me. Oh no, the medic's getting called out here.
Yeah, he's going to have to pop rather. The Counter-Strike lingo coming into play there a little bit, but both the Ubers have been popped, and they're both relatively even in terms of timing, but it's going to look like Maculio is going to go down here. Yeah, he is. So a big pick up there for Unicycle. Egnormous plays coming out here from Egnormous. He fixed himself up a couple of kills there onto the point. Can he find a third? No. Brax is going to find that one, and they're going to defend that point.
That was That was just massive, really. From I believe it was Blank. He just he got into the very center of Unicycle, and you can't see me right. And used his heals to stay alive for so long, allowing Enormous to kind of come in and do heaps of damage. But the cap was tried by Unicycle. They couldn't quite pick it up. Which I'm kind of surprised. I thought they'd actually be able to get it, but unfortunate for them, it's just going to be a second hold. But reset Ubers, so in a much better position than they were, having to kind of fall out into the lobby, really. In the previous one, I thought the medic had gotten caught out, but it was a clear call from Blank to kind of go in and take the Uber. And I was kind of surprised at how early you can't see me popped. I felt like they could have held on to it a bit longer, but either way, it was a good play by Unicycle. Now we've reset with the Ubers, although. You can't see me grinding really slow. They came up with about a 5-10% difference, and now it's down to up to nearly 30% advantage here for Unicycle. I wonder if they'll know. And I guess is that they don't, judging by where they're holding. Yeah, they're just looking to hold on here. They could have gone, but I guess it's the kind of thing you can never count on your opponent not grinding. So you can't ever call an Uber advantage off that.
Yeah, well, I've just been informed that I was doing the egg meme wrong, and apparently it's GG egg.
GG egg, yes.
Yeah, how awkward.
Gosh.
Regardless,
not up to date.
We've still got plenty of time in this map to make some egg jokes, so hopefully we'll see some big plays from him, and of course Unicycle would be hoping for that as well, because going to be needing to pick up a map win on this one if they want to stay alive here. Otherwise, they're going to be heading towards the bronze finals. But it's going to be Shorksina there with a big kick onto the medic. Goon taken down.
Oh no, that is massive, and that is disappointing for Goon. He would be fuming, not happy with his team right now, letting him get picked up like that, and again, Cookie picking up 2 on the follow-up with the Uber for You Can't See Me. Now this should just be a really easy last. He picks up a 3rd as well, so only Goon, Egg, and Wigan up to hold last, and Egg going down to Immature Llama's Pain Train. So 5 versus 2, this is going to be round.
Yeah, Goon will try and do his best. Not going to be enough. I mean, do you put that on the medic, or should the players have killed him? Or?
In a situation like that where you're getting bombed, your players should be, like, as a medic, you should be aware of when it happens. You kind of should go, alright, they could be bombing now. You should be looking up at the skies, but the moment you call that, it's, all you can do is surf. You do not want to have to force to that. I mean, maybe if you can see the rocket coming, maybe, but...
I mean, it's better to force than to die, but at least it doesn't look as funny for the spectators. But anyway... we're into the next round here. We're going to see Unicycle jumping up here onto the top of the point, but not going to work out too well for them. Dreams finds 2 kills already, so he's coming up pretty decently in this map, and you can see already the scouts starting to play a big part on this game for You Can't See Me, but Cookie, he's gone ham here. Dreams going straight for that medic as well. He's not going to be able to get anything there. Enormous taken down by Cookie. Immature Llama and Cookie find themselves a couple of kills as well, but Boone,
there we go.
With the crossbow, finds himself a kill onto Cookie. Yeah, I think Geomanus, when I was casting with him last week, said perhaps sometimes scouts get a little over-aggressive when they're chasing the medic and don't realize that medics can actually hit crossbows.
Yeah, I mean, look, in that situation, he made the right call. That is where you go for that medic, because you die. I mean, him dying there made no difference. Oh, if he picked up the medic, it would have been massive, but him dying there made no difference to the rest of his team's ability to cap that point. So yeah, it was a good decision. Couldn't pick it up, but either way. Nice work by Green, getting that frag and saving his life, allowed him to hold on to that Uber, and they should be looking to take this. Really, they know they have a revenge. They killed the enemy medic at mid. They should go now, but they're scared. They're playing very timid. They're not really looking to get in. Blank just kind of peeking into this sawmill area, but again, just holding on, and they're going to waste about a 70% Uber advantage, which is really disappointing, honestly.
I guess, if they're checking out the demo or something of this afterwards, there's certainly some things here with these Ubers to work on.
Yeah. 40 seconds. There was 40 seconds that they could have moved, and they're moving now? Surely not.
No, it looks like You Can't See Me going to be the ones to be the aggressors in this situation. Just sending a scout there to drop down and see what he can find, but not going to be able to do too much there.
Yeah, I mean, they're peeking into Saw now. They want to try and get something done, but it's just so long. Like, they miss their opportunity, and now, You Can't See Me have good positioning in Saw. They're looking to move out with their Uber now.
Okay, the bomb going to come in here, but I think Shorksina got caught a little bit on the pipe there.
Yeah.
Not able to pick up a kill like he did in the last round.
much. Yeah, I'm sure Goon will be feeling a bit relieved about that. Didn't take any damage at all, but being pretty happy, and now they've been moving in here.
Yeah, that's the go signal now for Unicycle. They know they've got the player advantage, and they're not even going to have to pop to get in here. So Wigan, I mean, he goes down, but that's not too bad. But looks like a retake attempt, or perhaps just a defense attempt in the end, coming out here from Unicycle. It's going to be Blankius Blank. He trying to do what he can, but the medic goes down. Goons, he's dead, and that's not good at all there for You Can't See Me. Oh, actually, no, You Can't See Me, that's good for them. The thing is, they took out the enemy medic. Their medic is still alive, but it's Immature Llama and Julio, once again, the only player's really alive.
Oh, man. Mikulio's on 40 health, getting chased up. 6 health, picks up a health pack, gets out alive.
Wow.
Oh my god, what a lucky guy surviving.
Yeah, a successful defense in the end there from Unicycle, even though they lost their medic pretty early.
Realistically, that should not have come anywhere near as close as it did. I don't know why You Can't See Me backed out so far. They had the mid, they had Uber. That is where they just backed out without getting any Sam down. You've got the high ground. Make sure you stand down on those chokes, force them to pop before you back out, then push in with that Uber advantage, or just take him with the Uber versus Uber. But just, they took the worst option, which is just kind of backing out for free, giving them that point. And I mean, they have Uber ad now. They're going with it all really quick. Nice work.
Yeah, you can see, I mean, the Uber tracking certainly proving to be beneficial here for You Can't See Me, and definitely putting them in some good situations. They're going to get easily into this point. They did have to pop though, so there is a retake potential here for Unicycle.
Yeah, very nice. Getting that second frag onto Cookie, or that counter frag onto Cookie, so they have the Uber advantage coming back into this mid. Another leap cycle, that's massive. Getting short. Getting frags before the Uber comes out is so big. They should get another one here too. Zin goes down. That's a 3-player advantage. They should be able to roll on, or 2-player advantage rather, with Cookie just spawning. Although, oh, nice work by Dreams, kind of picking up a Santa who was a bit too far forward down in the lobby, I believe. So now this is going to be a bit tougher for Unicycle to push. They probably won't be able to actually at all. If they kept Santa up, I reckon that should have been a straight roll on the second, completely dry, but now they'll have to wait, I feel. And hopefully, yeah, reset, get away from the area. Oh no, I didn't realize Dreams is actually behind them.
Dreams is still alive behind them.
He's behind, he's been spotted now. They know exactly where he is. He's going to go for the spawn camp, but can't quite pick it up. But he stayed alive long enough that it's given them, now You Can't See Me have it, but it's going to be really tough to push in for Unicycle.
I mean, it looks like You Can't See Me are actually keen to push in here themselves into mid, and 1 kill going over there to Cookie already. Zinsara going to jump here rather, onto Eggnormous, and GG no Egg for that one. He's going to go down. Cookie finds himself a kill there onto Alex, and things are looking pretty good here in this fight for You Can't See Me, but they have lost their medic, so a pretty big Uber advantage going to be over for Unicycle. See if they can use that to retake mid.
Yeah, well, they don't have to play. Realistically, this should be You Can't See Me's second if they're moving really quick. They should say, oh, nice work, got a demo and got a scout. Yeah, Unicycle can't really get back in without having to pop the Uber. Soldier's in really close and cheese, forcing them back. Yeah, they're gonna have to move back to last and kind of hold on. We'll see if they want to push out from it. But
well, they haven't off-class or anything like that, so that suggests to me that they perhaps are looking to push out.
I was saying with their previous, views on pushing out, their previous experience, I wouldn't have been surprised if they hadn't, but it's good to see them making this move. And they pick up a scout, which is really big, preventing a bit of that backup potential with them pushing out. Nice work, and now they've just got to make sure they cover all the exits, in which they've done. They haven't had a pop. There is a sniper though, and there it is. Cookie picking up Wigan. I mean, losing a scout here isn't the end of the world, and they're able to get onto the sniper. Their soldier should be able to pick him up, or Egg does in the end. Picks up a soldier, maybe. No, just spams him out. 2 health. There it is.
Alright. Now it's going to be the push here from Unicycle. They've got that Uber, as you say, but You Can't See Me have got theirs relatively soon, 97%. They have picked it up. I don't know if they're going to be able to defend it, though. They've given up a huge amount of positioning. Immature Llama is going to push in their bike. Alex, rather, is going to be taken down already, and it's a bit of a stalemate right now. Everyone's got Ubers on them, and they're not going to do too much, but Eggnormous picks up 1 onto Cookie, so that's kind of a big frag. Cookie's been a strong player there, but You Can't See Me so far. Big bomb coming out here from Zin, but he's going to go down from the damage of gravity, I guess.
Yeah.
And things going the way of Unicycle.
full team map, everyone dead on You Can't See Me. That's the kind of fight you need as a on Unicycle. You need to get that momentum going, you need to get that confidence going. That was a massive one. They played that really well. There was lots of flash from both teams, but they just positioned themselves so much better after that Uber. Were able to kind of deal with the players kind of converging on them and just played together, played nice and tight, and eliminated each threat as it came to them. And now they've got massive advantage pushing into this last. That being said, it's a tough last to push, and Cookie is on Sniper, so they need to make sure they don't get picked up by him, because just a single player disadvantage pushing in can really be difficult.
Interesting to see that. I think he's going to probably jump back here onto Scout. Yeah, he has done so. Immature Llama already down, but lots of kills going in the favor of You Can't See Me. Medic's still alive there for Unicycle, so they've got the heals that they need, but it's in a 2v3 situation. Blankiest Blank is trying to do his best. He's actually not being hit by too much. Eventually goes down there.
Oh, Ubersaw
gets taken out by the Ubersaw. 100% advantage there now for Coolio. They're going to take second without any contests either, so they should be able to roll onto mid.
Yeah, it was honestly, like I was about to say, it was a very nice start from Unicycle. Oh, Soldier's bombing in. Real quick to not get anything done. No, he gets the force! They kill him so slowly that he actually got the force off, which is massive. I guess,
It doesn't really matter at the moment, though, because Goon's not really healing, so, I mean, it'll get them equal Uber, but not really much of an Uber advantage, unfortunately.
I love what they're doing though, just pushing in regardless of Ubers, does not matter. They know that there's 0% of both teams effectively, and just getting in, picking up those frags. Immature Llama, wow! He survived on 7 HP there against Frax. Massive by him, but I mean, they picked up the demo, picked up a scout, and they're going to push on to second. This was really, really nice play by them, very aware of the game, just pushing in when they know that there's just that one player advantage is enough to get them in for free. And now they're pushing to second here.
And it doesn't appear to be too difficult for them to get here onto second. We'll see. Immature Llama taking a bit of spam from those rockets there, but there is a player behind. It's Dreams. Can he find a med pick here? He's going to do a lot of damage. No, it forces the Uber though. Well, perhaps not really forces the Uber. The Uber's going to come out anyway, but did a bit of damage to the medic in the end there. And Shorksina is going to jump up on the top. He's kind of found himself behind it. There's two soldiers sitting here on the back cap.
What?
Are they going to get it? I mean, this is crazy.
Surely not.
No,
no, there we go. Wow, complete destruction there. Like 4 frags coming out at the same time. Cookie does pick up frags, but he's alone. There's only so much a lone scout can do. He's on the medic. No, do not let him pick up your medic. Oh my god. Still
Cookie goes down.
Oh no! He was so close to pulling off the hero play. You know, when you're alone as a scout, the one thing you can do, the best thing you can do is pick up the medic. It's the one thing every scout dreams of. And the worst thing that can happen is giving away that Uber saw. And I mean, Goon was on 15 HP, it was so close, and now it's full Uber and a player advantage pushing into the second. Oh, I'd be kicking myself if I were Cookie there, but Alex does go down.
Yeah, as you say, Alex not going to be taking any part in this defense of the second point, and oh, a big shot coming out there from, well, perhaps not a big shot, but a nice shot. It's always cool to see a sniper get a kill, if you ask me. It's kind of like, it's like a high impact kind of frag, no matter who it's on. It makes me always go, ooh, but, well, regardless, the fight goes on. Cena picks himself up. The Uber has been popped here by Goon, and it's going to be Unicycle trying to push in here, but Blankiest Blank is just going to be denied, and, well, he's coming back for more, but not going to work out very well for him. Dreams takes him down.
Yeah, and we see Cookie moving back onto that scout, getting ready for the push. They know they've got full Uber, they know that Unicycle has next to no Uber, only 20%, 22% rather, and they're pushing in nice and quick. Cookie loses a duel to Wigan, and Wigan's going for last. This could be it. No, the soldier is there. He's not going to be able to get that. 2 soldiers even. They should actually, knowing that, they should push back in.
Yeah, that was a good mentality there from Unicycle. They knew what was going on. And, well, perhaps they haven't pushed in as much as they should have. They could have been getting a lot of cap time after the Uber comes out now for You Can't See Me. And this is not going to be good here for Unicycle unless they can pick up some frags, which they're not really doing. Blankiest Blank picks up 1, but Immature Llama takes down Enormous. What is going on in this fight? It's basically 3 fights in 1.
Yeah.
And it's going kind of, I don't even know which way it's going. It looks like it's going to be You Can't See Me managing to defend this point. Yeah.
Still alive somehow, but he is going to get pressured. Going to get pressured hard here. There we go. He goes down. He's had more faith in his pocket blank there than I've ever seen any medic. I mean, he just followed him through everything. There's a back cap. He's gonna get it too. Massive work by Wigan, completely denying the point advantage that you guys have accrued. And he's gonna go for the last, I believe. But can he make it? He can't. There is a soldier and a demo at last.
Okay. So, well, bit of a crazy round coming out. I mean, no one really getting much of an advantage. Wigan goes down there to Dreams. But like no one really has been in a position where they've been able to really close out the game in this round. I mean the round, this one. But the Uber's going to come out once again here from Coolio, and the back and forth is going to continue. And, again, the kind of crazy fight that we've been used to seeing, I guess, is happening once again. 3 or 4 fights in one, and it's going the way of no one at the moment. 2 and 2 coming out, but Medic goes down there for Unicycle. That was decent. Oh no, the Medic didn't go down. There was the Medic for You Can't See Me.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. But it was...
Oh no, this is bad. They were getting like, okay, one thing that You Can't See Me have been doing spectacularly so far is just dividing the attention of Unicycle. Oh, Soldier just comes in, try and pick this back up, but picks up Dreams that he is not going to be able to pick up on anything else. He is solo, 9 HP. But yeah, Frax picks up another. I'm going to say that You Can't See Me have been doing really well at splitting the attention of Unicycle. This fight's still going on, I can't say anything anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like, it gets to that point where you pretty much just talked yourself to death and the fight is still going. And it's kind of still going.
And Unicycle is going to pick it back up. I mean, this is crazy.
A bit of a scrappy game is what the word that Brodogs used there, which is definitely going to be holding true. And hopefully we will see a round point coming out here somewhere. Someone surely will be able to push on to last and pick that one up and sort of get us back into a new round, maybe rejuvenate the spirits of one of these teams and sort of force the plays to start happening once more rather than all this just random craziness that's going on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got a bit of a stalemate now. Hopefully this will give some time to talk. I mean, so far, honestly, Unicycle's post-Uber fights have been really nice. They've been positioning themselves really well to punish the entering teams, but the Ubers have not been as effective as I think they'd like to be. And then You Can't See Me, they're really nice work, splitting the attention, distracting the other team. Got a fight happening in Sawmill right now. Nothing really happening with it though, just a bit of spam coming out from either side.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a change from the, I guess, dominance that we saw from You Can't See Me in the last map. Perhaps they're not so familiar with this map or not so confident on this map. I mean, I know teams definitely have certain maps which they enjoy playing. We don't really know who picked what map, and oh, Immature Llama is going to open up the game a little bit for us here. Takes down Blankest Blank. This is the go signal now for You Can't See Me. They're going to push straight in here onto mid. Hopefully for them they won't even need to force a pop. But oh, the sticky trap. Oh, that was so close to taking out Maculio. He popped it just a little bit too quick, did Enormous, but well, it could have changed the game if he had have hit that.
Yeah. I mean, just players getting caught out of position again for Unicycle, just dying when they really needed to be there to defend. Now they're 2 down, going to be holding second. They're not going to be able to hold this, honestly. I mean, they've got Uber, but they could maybe bottom a player and defend the point and block it, but it's just, I mean, with that Uber, but they're choosing not to and backing out. Now they've lost 2 points because of that. They pick up Cookie, but I mean, honestly, he's probably just going to go Sniper. You're not going to be able to push that off that one scout advantage when you're in the position you are. They've got Wigan on Sniper. They're going to... Oh, no.
Did someone just drop? I
yeah,
heard it.
Goon. He got picked up by a sticky trap in lobby. And...
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, well, that's going to be the time to push here for You Can't See Me, and it's already only 2 players left alive here for Unicycle. It should be a very easy cap coming out here from You Can't See Me. Indeed, is going to go over to their favour. So now 0 and 2. Finally, that round ends after what would have been maybe like 10 minutes, maybe.
It was a long round. Really, like, just unfortunate because honestly, Unicycle have been playing that round a lot better than playing the previous map. Just holding on to their advantages and playing quite well, but they just bled players at the very end. They're causing them to lose the round.
Alright, well, Immature Llama a little slow to mid there, but not going to cause too much of a hassle. We're going to see Frax getting up aggressive early there, and Blankest Blank, as he does, tends to jump forward in these mid fights and try and get some damage down. Didn't work out too well for him there. Wigan is going to go down to Immature Llama, and Unicycle seem to be getting the worst end of the stick at the moment, or the short end of the stick, perhaps, is what I was looking for in that situation. But you can't see me once again going to be taking away those mid fights. Is it? I mean, is that something that's?
Oh my god!
Goes down. He finds a second as well, and he's going to manage to get out.
I was on his cam. I was on his cam the whole time, and I thought he was going to go massive here. He read the play so well. He knew exactly when. Oh, nice work by Blank, forcing the Uber, but I mean, it's 3 seconds late at 2 spawners, and they have to hold 64.
Cookie being a cookie monster.
Yeah, huge. He played really well there. He read the play perfectly. He knew exactly where it was going to go. And yeah, that's rounds. Wow. I mean,
he basically won that round there.
And that's the half. Yeah, I mean, like, so he knew they had every player up from mid. He knew that exactly where all of Unicycle backing out, and he just walked in through Saw, walked out the window, walked onto the high ground there, and just jumped onto the medic's face. Picking up the demo was just extra. Like, I figured he'd get at least one frag there, but picking up the demo and staying alive, and then running around picking up the third frag was just ridiculous. And yeah, as you said, round winning and then half winning. I mean, it's 3-0 for You Can't See Me right now. It's not really telling though of this half so far. It's been really nice by Unicycle, except for that last round. The last round was well, I guess a flat out roll.
But there's nothing you can do about that really.
Yeah, I mean it happens. It happens to the best of teams. Yeah. It happens to the worst of teams. If you lose mid, sometimes it just kind of goes to crap. If the other team is really good at following up on the advantages that they have. But yeah, I mean the first 3 rounds were much closer, and Unicycle really playing a lot better. They played a lot closer together than previously. They didn't lead the players. They played, their position was really nice in their post-Uber fights, cleaning up kills, and even on fights where you think they lost, just picking up frags and staying alive long enough for their teammates to come in. Really nice work, but yeah, just the end of that second round, bleeding players right at the very end and losing because of that. And it's just kind of minor mistakes that were kind of, maybe they were just kind of getting a bit tired, losing a bit of focus, and you know, those long rounds can really do it to people, especially in a map like Snowboarder. Like this is an infamous map for these really long rounds, really drawn out fights, and yeah, it just maybe just kind of got to them in the end. They just lost focus for that brief, you know, couple of seconds, which cost them the round, which is unfortunate. But I mean, now it's a new half. Hopefully they can step it back up and bring the level of game that they brought in that in the first round too, and hopefully bring some scores, bring some rounds back to their side.
Yeah, well, Snakewater was Unicycle's map pick. If I can get the words out in the end. I had a look on Ozfortress and yeah, they picked that one. So not a surprise to see them doing a little better, but certainly would like to see them actually kind of close out around here. But I think we've got live logs.
Yeah, we do. We got logs up, and I mean, Blank leading the damage. And wait, is this? This is restarted. It's okay. It's already started. We'll talk about the logs of hopefully a stalemate at some other point. But we've got a new round, and Cookie is running sniper to mid.
Yeah, very interesting.
No, wait, no. This is just DM. This isn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was kind of. I thought we were running a real.
Yeah. You confused me as well.
Yeah, I think they readied up and then one player unreadied because it started, but then now it's
No,
so yeah,
it sounds like they're readying.
I mean, we got Blank on 7.3k damage at the top, followed by Cookie with 6.3k, then Egg, Zin, Immature, Dreams, all in line. It's kind of, you know, more players at the top for You Can't See Me, but still, but much more even than the last
pretty
map.
Even.
I guess much more even.
I guess, I mean, that super long round might have altered the stats a little bit. A bit of spam comes out in those situations and that sort of thing. So, Blank, yes, Blank, maybe getting the better of the hits in that. And really, I guess that kind of damage is not really important damage. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the big tail is again those scouts kind of trailing. The scouts on Unicycle kind of trailing the scoreboard. And I think we have actually gone live this time. We got proper rollouts happening, and yeah, all standard classes.
Actually live, which is nice to see. So, demos there on at about the same time again. So that's good to see from them. Again, we're going to be seeing Frax get a little bit aggressive there. Up on the point, but we'll see what he can do here. The first kill gonna go across there. Wigan takes down Shorksina, but Zin, Sara, and Cookie find themselves one apiece in an immediate trade there in the favor of You Can't See Me. Immature Llama, I don't know what he was doing down there, got taken down easily there by Wigan, but doesn't matter because team down there for Unicycle, and the medic's still alive here for You Can't See Me. Should roll straight onto this second point, and perhaps should just start moving now and leave someone to cap on that last.
Yeah, on the mid going. Yeah, I mean, at the end of those mid fights, what you want is you want both scouts up, and you can see why. Dreams and Cookie doing so much work at the end. Short on... No, he's just going for forward spawn, never mind. Yeah, it's just a really clean mid by them. I was kind of surprised. Egg is actually running the loose cannon. Oh, Dreams picking up frags early too. Going for a bit of a peek, trying to see what he can see now that he's been popped.
Yeah, Alex's sentry perhaps not going to be in the most fantastic position, seeing as they pushed out from the other side, but it's causing a little bit of trouble at the moment. No one's going to be able to get on the point until that one is down, and the defense is pretty strong here for Unicycle. They're picking up tons of kills thanks to Wigan, and it looks like it's going to be successful there as well. The Uber, though, wasn't popped there for Unicycle, so, well, I mean, it wasn't even up.
Well, they didn't have it, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good situation for them. They're going to allow them to perhaps push back here onto the second. They don't even really need that Uber either, so good result for them.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice... Oh, it was all just aggressive. Nice work there by probably, yeah, Shork getting that Uber force. It was kind of weird because he just walked with the medic. He didn't even really jump at him. And now Frax has gone down too, entering that midpoint. They're looking to get more aggression on, but they're not going to get anything done, surely.
Shot.
And Dreams.
Down.
These snipers are going massive.
Dreams, I mean, it's interesting to see. Dreams and Cookie both kind of picking up that sniper every now and then, so I don't know if they really have a dedicated sniper rather than both of them just decide to go for it. But Dreams, for me, has been the one that's been a little bit more impressive.
Yeah, and I mean, look, just Unicycle overextending there. Maybe the pressure's getting to them, knowing that they're down 3-0, and they just wanted to. They didn't get enough done with the Uber, and they tried to get forward with the even players, and they just got completely annihilated, especially after that medic got picked. So now they're holding last against the full Uber. There we go.
Yeah, the Uber popped out. That sniper not going to be very useful at all. See Alex having to fall back there as well. Eggnormous picks himself up 1 kill. And a good defense coming out once again here from Unicycle. So their last points seem to be pretty decent, but the rest of them not really working in their favor so far.
They pick up McCoolio, Dave, whatever, on that second point too, and Dreams hiding at last. Shork picked up by a sticky trap that he saw but didn't think it would hit him. Unfortunate for him, but I mean now this is a second and really it should be a mid now for Unicycle. They know the medic's down, they know there's no heals, and taking it through kitchen, which is a nice play, getting in as close as they can before they move in.
Have to start take damage, yeah. Oh no, that's a bad situation there, Goons.
Shork.
He kind of just walked the wrong way out of that kitchen and took a big rocket to the face there from Shork. So they're still going to manage to gain control of this midpoint, but they're going to lose their medic as a result, so perhaps not quite worth it. It's going to allow You Can't See Me to push in here with that med advantage pretty soon.
I mean, it was nice play from Shork. He timed that so perfectly, and now, yeah, as you said, it's been difficult now for Unicycle to hold, knowing that they've got the Uber to deal with in about 15 seconds.
Okay, so judging by how You Can't See Me have been playing tonight, we would expect that they're going to push straight in here as soon as they have that Uber. They know the timings, and that is indeed looking like it's going to be the case. Already here into Sawmill. Now they're just jumping out there onto mid. Uber still not popped yet. You Can't See Me haven't taken a whole lot of damage. The bomb is going to come in here. Alex is going to be taken down there by Cookie, though. Didn't manage to do too much. I mean, a bit of damage out there, but no major frags going to come across for him. Zinsara pushing forward aggressively, as well as Cookie. And they're starting to get a bit of a roll going on here. Cookie, though, is taken down there by Frax. And Immature Llama, he's going to duel a scout here. Does have the backup of his medic, though, but it's not going to be enough. Wigan, his aim proving too strong in that situation.
The Goon's in trouble. Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was in trouble with Zin up in his face, but he picks up an Ubersaw. Now he's in trouble. He's at 97% and no one to heal. He is gone. Gonski. Can he get the Ubersaw? Oh, no. No way. No way. 15 HP Goon gets the Ubersaw, survives, and wow, that was ridiculous. He's gonna die though, surely. Too aggressive, too deep, and there we go. He goes down in the end, but saved second for his team.
Yeah, really. Sometimes when the blood gets pumping, you just gotta charge, and in that situation for Goon, it didn't really work out, but fun to see anyway. Frax rather goes down there to Cookie, and he finds himself a second as well onto Eggnormous. The soldier there with his equalizer out, that was Blankiest Blank. He's gonna be taken down there by Cookie. So yeah, this is gonna be tough to hold for Unicycle.
That being said, they've done it before, like 3 times in a row now, but I mean, it's 5 seconds to get their spawns, and you can't see me moving in right now. Pop the Uber is going to be even harder than their previous ones, especially losing that first frag. Nice surf, but not
Medic
enough.
down. Yeah, this is not going to be enough unless someone comes up huge here. Alex is going to be the only one alive. He's found himself 2 kills already, but
Nope.
not going to find any more. First round goes over here for UConn Senior, so they have a large amount of map points to, or match points even to play with.
This is tough now for Unicycle. It's up, they're down 4-0, and they've been, I mean, they've had some nice moments, but as a whole, I'd say UConn Senior been so much stronger, so it's going to be really difficult for Unicycle to come back.
Brodogs, mid-fight, going to come out here once again. Dreams, he's up there early onto the top of the map. Alex as well, looking to go aggressively there, but Cookie shuts him down pretty easily. Lots of kills going over in the favor of UConn Senior, and this is definitely not looking good for Unicycle. Blankius Blanket, the only one alive at the moment. I don't even know where he is. He's behind
him. Yeah, he was a saving grace. He did pick up Coolio, so that is no Uber for You Can't See Me for this last, for the next push. Blank is still alive on 6 health. He just needs to kill himself, honestly. Like in a game sense, obviously. But I mean, there's no way you're gonna get out of that alive. And now it's just causing, 16 seconds till he spawns, so it's gonna be longer waiting for his team. I would have liked to have seen a crits, honestly, coming out for You Can't See Me, but they're sticking with normal Uber. And we've got a sniper, NG, and a heavy for Unicycle, so they're going the full pro-lander. One of each, well, no, one of each class that they have. Obviously, you can't have a full 9 classes with only 6 players, but they're gonna full off classing. Hopefully, just parking the, well, not parking the bus. They got to push out at some point, down 4-0, but just holding on to this point. Nice rocket there, in lobby by Blank. Kicks up Shork. I guess he tried to bomb in or from below. I think.
Yeah, he did. He got spotted out really early there by Frax, who was on the heavy just watching that area, so don't know really what he was trying to do there, perhaps trying to force pop or... No, the Uber wasn't even up, so... Oh my god.
What?
Goon once again.
What? I think that's his 3rd drop. That is...
Yeah.
Oh, that is devastating. This is going to be a tough hold now.
It is indeed true. Cookie finds himself the first kill, the sentry down immediately, as well as Alex and Eggnormous down as well. So it's all up to Frax here, but he's on the heavy, the big fat punching bag that's not going to be able to do too much in that situation. Goon, the last man alive, is down.
Wow.
2-0 there for You Can't See Me, and they picked up 5-1 and 5-0, so a very dominant performance tonight.
Yeah, I mean, look, Snakewater is definitely closer than the 5-0 scoreline suggests, but that being said, as a whole, You Can't See Me just played stronger. Again, I honestly felt it was a closer map than Process was.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But You Can't See Me just playing really well, playing really cool, calm, and collected in the under any pressure that Unicycle put them under, and coming out very much on top. I gotta say, I was just so impressed with the scouts on You Can't See Me. Cookie and Dreams doing so much work, doing their scout job to a T, and their sniper job when they chose to go for it.
Sublime as well, so all facets of their play, I guess, was pretty on point tonight.
Yeah, and it definitely showed, and now they are through to the grand final. And the grand final is going to be against the other result of the team, which is happening right now. Which is what was it? What were the teams again? I believe if you remember them, Jordan. Deluxe Doodlers,
something like that. Yeah, something crazy. Hang on, let me get the brackets up. The Mapples versus
Mapples, that was it. I was thinking Waffles or something, and I was like, that ain't right.
No.
But
well,
yeah, so
I don't know if we can get a score update or anything like that with that one, but that would be interesting to know. Regardless, we're gonna see You Can't See Me in the final up against one of those 2 teams.
Yeah, that is happening right now over on is it?
Yeah, it is happening.
Oh, Shounic's channel. So that's SHOUNIC. He's a lovely guy from the Asia Fortress scene, helping us out with streaming tonight. So if any viewers right now want to pop over to that stream to finish watching up that game, that'd be probably pretty great.
You can stay here as well. I'm not sure what we're doing after this.
We might have interviews.
We're getting interviews, but we'll see what we can get. Apparently, we are getting an interview, and it's going to be definitely You Can't See Me members, but perhaps also some Unicycle members, which will be interesting. So I don't know if you've got any particular questions for them, because I maybe have like one.
Yeah, we got a couple coming in. We got Zin and Shork coming in straight up from You can't see me. Or
Everyone's coming.
The entire team, really. We
It's a
got
party.
Cookie, we got Immature Llama, we got Shork, we got Zin. Nearly said Oxy. No, he is not part of that team. As much as I'm sure he'd like to
Wigan
be.
come in here as well.
There we go. Wigan is Dink. And we got Goon.
Yo.
Oh, we got, yeah, so...
Got the full squad.
The squad him up, boys.
That was fun.
Why didn't you idiots let me fucking play Sniper? I would have won.
And we've actually got a score update on Deluxe Doodlers Mapples, and it was a 5-4 first map to Deluxe Doodlers, so a very close one over on that stream. And they're going to the second map, yeah.
Yeah, then the current game that we just witnessed. But how did you guys, I mean, I don't know who wants to start talking first, but how did you guys feel tonight? I know someone just said it was a fair bit of fun.
Yeah. I don't know, like, it was, like, I enjoy the game and whatnot, but it was, I don't know, it was rough. Let's not kid around. Couple of times we got walked all over, like, just, you guys as scouts, just absolutely insane. Like, we probably gave you more room than you deserved, but in the same sense, like, credit to you guys for taking advantage of that and just absolutely crushing us. Like, bloody Cookie that last half, 23 for 5 or whatever.
That's ridiculous.
Like, man. Like, in all honesty, like, at the start of the game, we were like, yo, Dreams and Cookie need to die. And, like, evidently, after checking the logs of that last little bit, it did not happen. But yeah, other than that though, I don't know. The other guys might disagree, but I enjoyed it and would say that there were passages of play that were quite competitive and enjoyable. It was just, I don't know, the score says otherwise, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was going to give a quick question to You Can't See Me. So, you know, just referencing that last map, like obviously the scoreline not super close, but definitely some passages of play that went really back and forth. What did you, after your kind of dominant performance on a process, how are you feeling coming into Snakewater and really seeing Unicycle kind of taking the fight back to them, you know, back to you guys and having some much stronger play? Did you get a bit nervous or just kind of keep your cool and play your game?
We reset after about 10 or 15 minutes. We were kind of leaking in. We started off well, and then the middle portion was really bad. So we just decided to reset and change from just leaking one player in and 2 players in, 3 players in, to just maybe coming back a couple of points, everybody taking up position again, and then just kicking on from there. And I think pretty much straight away we then started capping again.
All right, sweet. Well, I'll chuck a question then over to Unicycle. Obviously, you guys performed pretty well during the regular season, but maybe not so much, or perhaps not as well tonight. So, you know, what's kind of happening there?
They were allowed dreams. No, seriously, like, our scouts were down the bottom of the live logs, and then, like, Cookie is always doing 9, 10k by himself. Then you get another scout with the capability that he does, and it's, like, really unfair. Like, he is within the div scout, just the fact that they got, like, the strongest 2 scouts on their team.
I wouldn't say unfair. Like, the reality is, like, I think on paper, in my personal opinion, as a scout in Unicycle, Frax, Cookie and Dreams are probably the best 3 scouts in the game. In our division.
In Div 3, yes.
In Div 3, yeah, obviously. I did add that on the end because, you know, I meant it to be implied.
No, Boo's the best. Don't remember, he's the best.
Yeah.
Boo, you're my favourite. I love you.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's Frax. I don't know. I don't know if Frax is in here, but I wouldn't say it was Frax's best game tonight. Usually, he does a huge amount of work for us.
He also didn't have a HUD, so
yeah, which made it a bit rough for one half. But I don't know. I felt like in the second half, I kind of picked up a bit personally. Like, I don't know what the log said, but I was really happy with how I was playing and the damage I was putting out. And I felt like that kind of brought us a little bit back into the game. In the same sense, like it is like we were discussing it earlier during process, and it was almost a bit of a role reversal tonight with UCME's soldiers and scouts. Like, it was like the scouts would do an absolute monstrous amount of damage, and then the soldiers would do the cleanup. Or at least that's how it felt to us. Like, it was as if the scouts would hit us for 100, 200, and then the soldiers would get 30 splash or whatever, and like that was working for you guys, so why not? But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's I suppose as far as answering the question concerning the season versus now, we are like called Unicycle because we're all pretty serious about our study. I know Brad's doing mechatronical engineering or something fancy, and I'm in my last year of paramedics, and Goonie's doing teaching, etc., etc. So we don't really play that much compared to some teams. And I don't know about UCME because I'm not particularly close to any of you guys. I don't know how many hours you guys spend in the game, but it has been over the last 3 seasons we've played together a bit of a trend that we stay at a similar skill level or a slight increase throughout the season, and other teams actually put in a lot more effort and get that exponential growth that you do get if you put time into the game. So yeah,
we'll maybe jump a question then over to You Can't See Me. Did you guys perhaps put a little bit more effort in, like a few more scrims over the last few weeks or something like that?
Good response.
Not really. Like we made a rule at the beginning of the season we were going to scrim twice per week, so just Thursdays and Sundays. And I think you need to do that to kind of, because we've never played as a team before, we felt we needed to do that so we could build up some synergy between all 6 people. And I think this is where Unicycle probably had the edge in Division 3 at the beginning of the season. Like, they've been together for ages, so they've already got that synergy, whereas we need to practice in order to get that synergy. And maybe, I don't know, as the season's gone on, whereas we've kind of kicked on and developed and built on that, maybe Unicycle haven't been scrimming as much, so they've kind of fallen down a little bit in terms of that.
Amen to that. Yeah, nah, I completely agree. Well said.
All right, well, that's pretty much all my questions depleted. Unless you've got any more, Smithsonian, we might go to shoutouts.
Yeah, I'll go to shoutouts.
Okay.
Shoutouts to Tim Duncan.
Love
Tim Duncan.
We'll start with Blank going down the line.
I got
Alphabetical order.
No, honestly, get Blank to sum up the game in like 20 words or less.
People didn't do what they were fucking told. Ever. The end.
Oh my gosh.
It's so
Alright.
pouring.
No, I got no
Fucking true,
shoutouts.
you know it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cookie? Cookie, any shoutouts?
Shout out to King Carl. Move. What's his name? Morco, Cecil, and Fluffy.
Alright, Dave?
Shout outs to you guys for hosting the stream. Shout outs to the other team, Unicycle. Played well. It was fun. Second map was a lot funner, I found. But yeah, shout out to you guys.
Cheers.
Alright, Goonie? Greenpass?
Shoutouts to Yukari. His father time. He's old as fuck.
Okay, Llama?
Shout out to the team and like everyone who hangs out in Mumble, and also shout out to you guys, the casters.
Okay, Kenneth wants to do a shout out, so
Oh,
go
hello.
ahead.
Shout out to Oxy and his parties. Shout out to Zin and his very surprising voice. I did not expect you to sound like that 100%.
No joke.
No.
Oh, actually, though.
It's amazing.
Can
Zin
you,
is now going to
can you
cast all those
cast?
Fortress games.
Actually, yeah, I was about to ask. Can you cast, please, for
Yeah,
us?
man. No problem.
Brilliant. It's all sorted. And shout out to Shonik. Oh, how do you say his name? Shonik? He's streaming on Shunik, I think. He's streaming on the other game on his channel. He's from Hong Kong, I think. So shout out to the Asia Fortress community as well.
Yeah, sweet.
Alright, let's jump then onto Santa.
Shout out to Snapchat. Shout out to Rack and everyone in it. And
Thanks,
shout
Santa.
out to Picro. Oh yeah, also shout out to Boo for not hacking.
Okay, I think Oxy maybe wanted to shout out, so let's take it back up one rung.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Brodogs for booking me in for casting when I
Oh,
couldn't
fuck
cast.
that guy.
Shout out to
Who?
Unicycle. Shame you guys didn't take it, but yeah, good game nonetheless.
Cheers.
Okay, then now onto Shawk.
Shout out to Daniel Radcliffe for playing Harry Potter.
Hey, that guy's my
Well
spirit
done.
animal.
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm actually Daniel Radcliffe-kin, so...
The fuck? I'm a spirit animal?
Alright.
Alright. Wigan.
Shout out to Goon.
Yes, to Goon, my waifu. Casters, Brodogs, good job putting it on. It's good that you're supporting the lower divisions a bit more this season. And UCME was a pillar of a game, and Unicycle for a good season. Good luck in finals.
To clarify, are you shouting out to Goon the player or to Goon the drink?
Goonsack.
Well, don't get me started. I think they're the same thing. No, shout out to the player because I don't approve of Goon as a
Like,
as a
fuck that, I
beverage.
can turn up on that good shit.
Right,
Shout out to our actual medic as well, who couldn't be here.
Yeah.
Why
Jen.
would you do that?
Because it's a courtesy.
Alright, Zin. Your shout outs.
Shout out to everybody mentioned before, Unicycle, everybody that casted and organised this. Also to our past players, Snazzy, Zaif, Mental, Carl, Bona, and anybody else that might have helped us make for us as the season's gone on.
Alright, I just want to give a quick shout out to the bathroom that Kenneth is clearly in right now with the echo that was apparent when he shout outs.
My new mic is pretty dank. Let's be honest here, boys.
Yuck.
Alright, well, I guess that just about wraps us up. I'll give a shout out to Brodogs and Smithsonian for joining me tonight. It was hectic fun casting this game as well. Thanks to you guys for playing. It was nice to watch you guys duking it out there as well. And I think that just about wraps us up. So if no one else has anything to say, we will probably catch you later.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, thank you.